it's like nothing is other. My being is an energy being, and everything in nature is an energy being. We're just different frequencies of energy. And so when I'm engaging with any of the beings of nature, I'm not doing it as an outsider. It's like, I'm just another frequency. Let's just compare frequencies. Let's see what happens when we put these frequencies together and exchange energy between us, which is what we as humans do all the time. We call it having a conversation or having a meeting. But what are we doing? We're just exchanging frequency from one to another. And in that process of exchanging frequency, as I receive your frequencies, things happen in my being, and as you receive my frequencies, things happen in your being. And so there's a process of, maybe what I'm speaking of feels really harmonious in your being, and you're kind of going, oh yeah, that I resonate with that. I feel the truth of that. Or maybe the frequency that I'm sharing is really like, oh no, I don't like this at all. You know, either's possible. And the only thing that I can do in these exchanges is take responsibility for my frequency. So when I'm doing that, when I'm engaging, whether I'm engaging with people or mountains or rivers or rocks, I will always do my best to turn up in the most harmonious version of myself that I can be at that time. And at least if I'm not feeling harmony within, I will at least do my best to be honest about it. So if I'm having a really bad day and I go to the river, I will at least go to the river and go, okay, I'm having a really bad day, I'm having a really emotional day, and I'd really like you to help me process this emotion through. And rivers are great for that, aren't they? Because rivers just flow. Or take it to the ocean and let the waves wash it out. And at least just kind of acknowledge that what's going on in me is my stuff, and ask for help rather than kind of dumping it externally, which is what as human beings we sometimes do to one another. We sometimes, if we're feeling bad, we dump it on another person and make them feel bad instead. Horrible. So yes, I at the very least, I bring the most harmonious version of myself, and if I'm aware of disharmony, I will at least own that and go, okay, this is the deal. Please help. Does that kind of answer your question there?
And more. It's just so wonderful, because I love that, you know, what you're sharing in a sense is that everything is interconnected. And so there is, you know, I'm connected to the river and the fire in my heart, and that it's all this great, beautiful intercommunication with each other that I feel we've lost in our modernity. And I definitely feel like, you know, people like yourself are helping us to get back to that connection, to remembering how we used to be so in touch with the land, and to everything around us, you know, that everything speaks. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yes. And how can it not be like that, really?